Right, welcome to mini lesson number 4. So today, got a little thing for you, all right? If you follow through and do the exit ticket at the end and you do 5 of them, I will give you a 100 on a quiz grade. Hmm, Interesting. Why would I say that at the beginning? Because today we are learning about incentives, all right? Things that people try to do in order to get people to buy things, to do things, okay? Some are positive, some are negative, all right? So, like, how many of you have ever seen like a Domino's ad or a Papagino's or McDonald's come in, buy one pizza and you get one free, okay? Or if you come into the store today, you'll get 20% off of your entire purchase, right? These are incentives. These are ways that they're trying to get people to come into their store. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. All right. Um, our objectives as we go over every day for our mini lessons. By the end of the mini lesson, you should be able to describe the differences between positive and negative incentives. We're going to be looking really at what are positive incentives trying to do and what are negative incentives trying to do. We'll be discussing that. You'll also be able to explain that changes in incentives cause people to change their behaviors. Okay, so for a positive incentive, like getting one pizza, if you buy one pizza, you get one for free. More people are likely to go to Domino's on that Tuesday night to buy those pizzas. Okay, so they're going to change their behavior. And you should be able to contrast monetary and non-monetary incentives. Okay, so we're going to be looking at incentives that include monetary, which means money. Okay, so some people make more money monetary for selling more things, okay? And then there's others non-monetary, like getting a pizza for free, okay? That one does kind of involve money because you do have to buy it, but you know getting, if you do your homework you get to watch TV, okay, things like that. That's a non-monetary. That means it's not involving any type of money. Okay? So what is an incentive? Great question. All right, an incentive, the possible results of a given choice, both positive and negative. Okay, so we have choices we have to make, right? So what are the different results, okay, given a choice? So like I said, right, your parents may say, well, if you um, get all A's, okay, you get to go out to a restaurant of your choosing after you get your report card. Okay, so that's an incentive. That's a positive incentive. Okay, negative incentives might be, well, if you don't do your homework, then you can't do an activity that you enjoy. Like my mom always used to say, well, if you a negative incentive is if you don't do your homework, then you're not going to get to go to football practice, okay? Or you won't be able to play in your game on Sunday, okay? That's a negative, okay? That's a penalty that we're having to pay, okay? Incentives help to encourage people to work towards a certain result, okay? Or to avoid something that may be negative. So if we are in, so we're in social studies class, right? Yeah, you have a test tomorrow, right? And an incentive is if you study, you'll get 100 on the test, right? Or you'll do really well on your test, okay? That's a positive incentive. That's helping you work towards getting a great grade on your test, okay? Or to avoid something that may be negative. So if you don't study, then you may not do well on that test, which may affect your grade, okay? So those are all positive and negatives, okay? So here's an example of an incentive. I know I've been giving them to you, but an example of incentive, a job tells an employee that if they sell a certain amount of computers, then they're going to receive a bonus, right? So why is this an incentive? Okay, this is a positive. This is a positive incentive, right? Because what they want is their employee to work really, really hard selling those computers so that they can get that bonus, right? So they can make more money, okay? So it encourages that employee to really work hard to try to sell as much as they can, okay? So this is a positive incentive, okay? What's the difference between a positive incentive and a negative incentive? Well, a positive incentive is a reward, right? So like I said, an example is if you do your homework before 5 o'clock, you will get to watch 2 hours of TV tonight. Or if you do well on your test, okay, if you get above an 85 on your test, we'll get pizza on Friday, okay? So things like that. Those are all positive, right? You're working towards a result, okay? But it's a positive result. So a negative incentive is a penalty, right? So an example would be if you are speeding in your car, you are going to receive a ticket, right? You're gonna get a penalty for speeding. That's a negative incentive, right? It wants to make people not drive fast by using a negative incentive, paying a penalty, right? Or for example, if you're watching football, right? A negative incentive is a penalty. So if you hold, okay, if you grab onto a guy as they're trying to make a play, okay, you're going to lose 10 yards, okay? That's a negative incentive, right? That's trying to get guys to make sure that they're following the rules and doing and blocking the correct way, okay? So a positive incentive is a reward, all right, something you're going to get if you do something, okay? And a negative incentive is a penalty, okay? So remember, like speeding, okay? If you're speeding, you're not following the law and you're going too fast, you're going to receive a penalty. You're going to get a ticket, okay? And the example of the pizza, and if you get all A's or do well on your test is an example of a non-monetary, okay? Non-monetary means not involving money. So if you look at monetary, you see M-O-N-E, okay? So you can think of money, okay? There's just no Y here. So non means not, okay? No, okay? No money, okay? So not involving money. All right, monetary means money, okay? It's involving some sort of money changing hands, okay? Advertisers use incentives all the time, okay? You probably don't even realize it as you're watching TV or playing, video games or watching YouTube videos or Twitch or whatever I think it's called, where you all are watching like gaming videos. Well, that's the new big thing. So you'll see maybe advertisements pop up there, okay? How many times have you seen a commercial where it says something like, "Oh, come in today, and if you buy a suit, you'll get a free suit," okay? Or if you buy an iced coffee, you can get a donut for free, okay? That's a positive incentive. They want to get you into the store and they're rewarding the customer, okay? Another way advertisers use incentives is they're going to use celebrities, okay? So LeBron James or, actors and actresses who are advertising products. So, they'd be like, "Oh, Comcast, Xfinity, this is a great product. I love watching TV on Xfinity, okay, but pretend I'm LeBron James, okay, or some Tom Brady, okay. Yeah, come by the Xfinity. You get your DVR, things like that, okay. They want you to see a celebrity and be like, "Ooh, cool, Tom Brady watches Xfinity and he really likes it, so we should buy it," okay. That's what they try to do with celebrities on commercials and things like that. All right, decisions companies make, they're going to use incentives in their decision, okay, try to get more people in. So you see all the time sales, right? So I got this flyer, okay, for Bertucci's. Okay, I really love Bertucci's. Their pizza's awesome. Okay, the brick oven pizza's great. I also kind of like their chicken broccoli and ziti pasta. It's delicious. But they gave coupons, right? So I got a coupon in the mail, right? 20% off. Okay, $10 off if you buy lunch and dinner, okay, or lunch or dinner, and $25 off catering, right? These are incentives, okay? The 20% off, right? That's a sale. They want to get me into their restaurant to buy their food, right? So they want me to come in, all right? So other places may do a sale on unpopular products, okay? So if, maybe a car, the older brands, so right now 2007 or 2018 cars, are going to become on sale because they're going to be not as popular because they're not the newest model, right? So they might say, okay, we'll give you 15% off, right? Our sale, come in for our sale, 15% off of the new trucks, okay? And this is an incentive for people to come down and purchase either trucks, pizza, whatever, okay? These are sales. Many people love to find a sale, right? Who doesn't like saving money? So people will say, oh, Bertucci's has 20% off. Let's go there for dinner rather than maybe going to Papagino's that's regular price, right? So maybe you get money off by going to Bertucci's, okay? What if the price of a product increases significantly? Okay, so what if you have your cell phone, right? And all of a sudden iPhone X's, for whatever reason, the company AT&T decides that they're going to raise the price by $400, right? All of a sudden, prices go up sky high for some reason. I don't know why. They think that they can get away with, putting the iPhone, whatever it is, X on selling it for $400 more. What do you think people are going to do? Are they going to be like, oh, let's go buy that iPhone X, right? The price is super high. Let's go buy it. No, of course not, right? People are going to stop buying it. They're going to say, I don't want to buy that iPhone X. It's way too expensive, right? They're going to stop buying it, okay? So these are decisions that companies and are always making, okay? They want to make sure their the price of their products is market price. Okay, we're going to learn about that in a couple of lessons. So we're going to learn about market price and putting products on sale for a price that's reasonable, okay, that consumers are going to want to buy it at that price. Okay. So let's review really quickly. A positive incentive, okay, these are positive things, okay, these are a reward, right? So if you get 100 on your quick check after this, I'll buy you candy, okay? I'll buy you your favorite bag of candy, okay? So maybe Sour Patch Kids, whatever you like, okay? So that's a positive incentive. That's positive, right? You're gonna get something as a reward for doing good, okay? Negative incentive is a penalty, okay? Example, a speeding ticket, right? So you're driving too fast, all right? You're gonna get a ticket, which is a penalty, okay? Or remember in football, you get a flag, okay? Or hockey, you get a tripping penalty, right? So that's a negative incentive to play the way that you're supposed to play, okay? And remember, non-monetary incentives are incentives that do not involve any money, okay? They are solely like getting candy, okay? And or getting to watch TV for doing your homework, okay? These are non-monetary. They do not involve any money. All right? That's all I have for you today. This is your exit ticket, okay? You can copy and paste it. I will also send it out for you. Remember, if you do 5 of these, positive incentive, right? Positive incentive. Reward. You're going to get 100 on a quiz grade. Okay, so that's a positive incentive. If you have any questions, webmail me. I'm here to help. And I hope you all have a great rest of your week. And I will see you soon. Mr. Doherty, out.